Let's get further analysis now from a Middle East refugee specialist, Rachel Sider, who is an advisor at the Norwegian Refugee Council. She joins us now live from Amman. Thanks so much for being with us, Rachel. So this agreement has expired. What will happen now at these border crossings that agencies like yours need to get to civilians?
Well, the back-to-back veto of several resolutions over the past 48 hours has really derailed any efforts to secure a renewal of these critical aid deliveries at a time when Syrians desperately need it. We're reeling with the fact that the first COVID-19 case has been identified in northwest Syria. 3 million civilians depend on aid deliveries through these two border crossing points, and all of that has been thrown up in the air. The lives of Syrians have been jeopardized by the failure of the UN Security Council to set aside politics and to prioritize the principle of humanity. What this means is that the UN's efforts to reach Syrians in western Aleppo, in northern Idlib, who live in overcrowded displacement camps, who are entirely dependent on services such as healthcare, water, and food provided by aid agencies, are unclear as to whether they can continue doing so. The next 24 hours are extremely crucial to understanding whether the UN Security Council will be able to reach consensus and find a way to continue serving Syrians when they need it most.
Right. I mean, if these 24 hours are crucial and this block remains, which seems to be the common pattern, unfortunately, with the UN Security Council. Once there's a veto, a resolution never does seem to be found through those same channels. So, I mean, is there any hope for civilians if they're constantly left at the mercy of a system where vetoes by politically interested parties can block the delivery of even basic foodstuffs for children?
You're absolutely right. Syrian lives very much hang in the balance at this stage. There is no plan B for the UN in terms of how it will continue to deliver aid through these vital routes. We know that Damascus-based agencies that have sought to reach these areas cross-line have failed to do so. But at the same time, we do have some degree of confidence that NGOs, non-governmental organizations, Syrian and international alike, will continue to provide assistance during this critical period. They will continue to operate hospitals, manage refugee camps, and ensure that Syrians can continue to receive basic services, even when the UN's future prospects are very much unknown.
Okay, what gives you that degree of confidence? How will you be able to keep functioning without these routes open?
There are a number of channels for delivering aid into the northwest of Syria, including commercial lifelines that we hope will continue to remain open and operational. This is going to require an entirely new way of working, however, because delivery routes will change, logistical options, insecurity, all are factors that influence how aid agencies can continue to operate. A lot of these organizations are highly dependent on the United Nations for logistical support and for funding, as well as for the general coordination services they provide. They will have to identify new ways of carrying on these activities in the interim period in the hopes that the UN will be able to operate into the longer term.
Okay, Rachel Sider, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for being with us live there from Amman.